Hello everyone. Hi, welcome back. I'm Lavanya and I'll be taking a quiz today. I'll be hosting it. I have attached the link to the quizzes as well in your Telegram groups. Um, please join the group. The links have not been delivered to some groups yet. Give me a second. Yeah, perfect. I'll wait for a minute more and then we'll begin with the quiz right away. I hope I'm clearly audible to everyone. Perfect, Regina. Hi, I'm not in NLUG. I'm actually at NLU Delhi. I'm not in Jodhpur. Perfect. It's 10:36 already. Let's begin the quiz. I'll just share my screen real quick. I hope my screen is visible. Let me check. Okay, we'll start with the quiz. Like every day, we have two topics, 5 questions each, and at the end, you have two questions, two one-liners as well. Okay, so the first passage is based upon the Waqf Amendment Bill 2024. I'll read out the passage first and then we'll go to the questions. Yeah. The Waqf Amendment Bill 2024 was introduced in Lok Sabha on August 8, 2024. It amends the Waqf Act 1. The Act regulates Waqf property in India. The Act defines Waqf as an endowment of movable or immovable property for purposes considered pious, religious, or charitable under Muslim law. Every state is required to constitute a Waqf board to manage the Waqf. The bill renames the Act to United Waqf Management, Empowerment, Efficiency and Development Act. The bill has recently been sent to a joint parliamentary committee. And yeah, we'll begin with the questions. The first question will be what is one? Uh, yeah, it's one. And your options are 1955, 1995, 1976, or 1942. And the correct answer is option B, 1995. Very good. The second question is which section of the Waqf, earlier Waqf with the K, Act defines Waqf property? And your options are section 1, section 2, section 3, or section 4. And the correct answer is option C, section 3. Section 3 of the Waqf Act 1995 defines Waqf as the permanent dedication by any person of any movable or immovable property for any purposes recognized as pious, religious, or charitable under the Muslim law. This is also given in the passage. Moving on to the next question. And the question is a person has to practice Islam for dash years to be eligible to include another definition of waqf. And your options are 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, or since birth. The question basically means the minimum number of years that you have to follow the religion to be able to donate property. And the correct answer is option B, 5 years. Very good. The clause 3 clarifies the definition of waqf, as we also read in the previous slide, as waqf by any person practicing Islam for at least 5 years and having ownership of the property. Moving forward, the question is the new bill allows appeals against tribunal orders to the High Court within dash number of days, and your options are 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or 120 days. And the correct answer is option C, 90 days. So, what the bill does is, first of all, it reforms the tribunal structure to have two members. Second of all, it allows appeals against tribunal orders to the High Court within 90 days, as given in the question as well. And thirdly, it removes the finality of tribunal decisions in various sections, which is why you can also appeal in the High Court, right? Moving forward. Um, The question is, what does the clause 11 under the new bill allow or provide for? And your options are first, A option, formation of state tribunals. Option B, inclusion of non-Muslim members on the state Waqf board. Option C, central government directing the audit of Waqf, any Waqf at any time. Or option D, appeal cases in the High Court. The correct answer is option B. From what I remember, the provisional clause 22 does the C function, which is the central government may by order direct the audit of any of the state Waqf boards at any time by an auditor, which is appointed by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, or by any officer which is specifically designated by the central government to do so. So the correct option here is option B and not C or A. Perfect. Moving forward. And the question is the Waqf Act was first passed by Parliament in which year? And our options are 1995, 1973, 1987, or 1954. And the correct answer is option D. The Waqf Act was first passed by Parliament in 1954 and was later repealed, and a new Waqf Act was passed in the year 1995, which gave more powers to the Waqf Board. And in 2013, the act passed in 1995 was further amended to grant the Waqf Board exclusive powers to designate property as Waqf property. And also, the spelling of Waqf had changed in the year 2013. So, if you pay attention, in the question as well, Waqf is written with a K. And the current law is has the word Waqf written with a Q. So for the first two times, which is 1954 and 1995, the word had the letter K in it. But when it was further amended in the year 2013, it was amended to have the letter Q. So the spelling was to be WAQF, Waqf Board. Yeah. Moving forward. Congratulations, Shweta, Rahul, and everyone else who's attending the quiz. Good job, guys. What did I do? I'm sorry. Okay. Oh God, you can't see the entire passage. Okay, so give me a second. Why can't you see the entire passage? This is not supposed to be like this. Maybe if I stop presenting. No, yeah. Yeah. I think now you can see the entire passage. The passage is based upon rectification under Section 59 of the Companies Act. Rectification is basically the act of rectifying or improving a mistake that has already been committed. It is not supposed to be done and committed. Okay, so the passage goes: the bench observed that rectification under Section 59 of the Companies Act 1, priorly Section 155 of the Act of Dash 2, means fixing mistakes that were made or adding things that should have been done but were not. The expression rectification, as already pointed out, connotates something that ought to have been done, but by error was not done, or what ought not to have been done, but by error was done, requiring correction. The bench relied upon the decision in Ammonia Supplies Corporation Private Limited versus MS Modern Plastic Containers, which held that if the company court believes that the issue raised are not related to the rectification or its peripheral issues, the power of rectification under Section 155 of the Companies Act, now Section 59 Act of 1, cannot be exercised. Okay, yeah. Okay, moving to the questions. I hope the passage is clear. Yeah, we'll move to the questions. Okay, and the first question is what is one? And your options are 2007, 1956, 1954, or 1954. And it basically talks about the year when the Companies Act was passed, the recent one. And moving on to the next question. The second question is what is two? And our options are 1919, 1956, 1963, or 1984. This, I think, talks about the first time the Companies Act was passed. Mark accordingly. Perfect. The correct answer is option B, 1956, when it was priorly passed, and then a new one in 2013. Moving on to the third question. And the question is which section is related to the registration of members? And your options are section 29, section 88, section 63, or section 33. And the correct answer is option B, section 88, which talks about the registration of members as given in the question. Okay, the question is NCLAT is also the appellate tribunal for hearing appeals against the orders passed by the Dash. And your options are the High Court, the Appeal Court, the NCLT, or the Sessions Court. And the correct answer is option C, NCLT. NCLT was specially made to hear appeals against the orders passed by the NCLT guys. Moving forward. Hello Swastik, hello Raghav. I'll just read your messages. Let me get done with the quiz first. And the questions is when was the NCLT formed? And your options are 2013, 2015, 2016, or 2019. And the correct answer is option C, 2016. So under Section 408 of the Companies Act, which was passed in 2013, the NCLT was formed in 2016 and is a very essential part of the legal framework governing companies in the country. And the primary object of the NCLT is to provide a specialized forum for the resolution of disputes in matters which pertain or which are associated with the company laws or the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Act Code 2016. Yeah, that's that. Moving forward, oh, we have the leaderboard. Congratulations, Rahul and Noor. Where are you from, Miss? I am from like the place of my college. I'm from NLU Delhi, by the way. I asked my brother who's in fourth year in NLU Delhi, does he know you doing an excellent very much? Oh, I'm glad he said so. Can you tell me the name of your bhaiya from fourth year in NLU Delhi? I might know him if he knows me. I like how the sessions are becoming more elaborative day by day. I'm glad you like these first. Like, I hope you're learning something with the sessions. Very nice session. Thank you, Raghav. Hello, Raghav. I don't talk to strangers. Ma'am, you should increase the number of questions. Definitely. I try to put in as many questions. It just gets a bit hectic, so I'm not able to. But yeah, yeah. Who, Rahul? Yes, congratulations, Rahul. You have the highest score. Yeah, moving forward, we have two or three area based questions. We have three area based questions. And the question is recently, Arun Goyal was appointed as the next ambassador of India to which country? And your options are France, Croatia, Qatar, or Thailand. And the correct answer is option B, Thailand. I'm sorry, Croatia, not the others. I think my camera went off. Yes, it did. Okay, it's back. Yes. The next question. The next question is, where is the Commonwealth Chess Championship 2024 being organized? And your options are Kiribati, Greece, Mongolia, or Sri Lanka. And the correct answer is Sri Lanka. Oh my god, only one person voted for it. Uh, the correct answer is Sri Lanka, guys. The other countries were put in just a confusion. Please do not take guesses unless you have some information about it. That's a very bad strategy. To the last question. And the last question is, in which state did Prime Minister Modi inaugurate Semicon India 2024? And your options are Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, or Meghalaya. And the correct answer is Uttar Pradesh. It's not Tamil Nadu. No, no, no. It's not Tamil Nadu. It's Uttar Pradesh. There's always a glitch every day. But the correct answer, everyone, is Uttar Pradesh and neither Gujarat nor Tamil Nadu. Please make sure you know this. It was done in Uttar Pradesh and not Tamil Nadu. The option marked as yours is wrong. And also Gujarat is wrong. So yeah. But yeah, we have the final leaderboard. Congratulations, Rahul, you're the winner. I can't see who's the fastest, but everyone, congratulations. Good job attempting the quiz. Um, if I start GK from scratch, will I be able to cover it with at least 4 cycles of revision? So, Jay, if you start GK right now, is that your question? Because if you start studying GK now and then you also want to have 4 cycles of revision in the last 3 months, that might be a slightly difficult job to do. I don't understand. Okay, you want to start studying GK right now and also do like 4 cycles of revision. I mean, ideally, this helps studying GK from the scratch and then doing 4 cycles of revision helps. But this is the strategy you follow when you have lots of time. When you've been studying GK for the past 1 or 1.5 years. But when you have 3 months, you start studying GK and then you also have 4 cycles of revision. You should do it. You should definitely do it. You should definitely study the GK if you're planning on attempting the paper this year. You should also revise the GK, have 4 cycles of revision. That's perfect. But yeah, please, you'll have to manage your time accordingly then because this will be a very difficult thing to do. The name of the bhaiya is Samant. Oh, I don't. I think I know Samant in the fourth year. I don't know. Maybe I do. I see Mr. Modi. I choose Gujarat. That's sad. Swastik, please don't do this. Please. That's why I'm telling. No, don't take guesses. If you have some idea about the topic, if you're confused between two options, and this confusion arises because of lack of revision, but if you have some idea about the options, and if you're 70% sure of option A being correct and 30% doubtful about option B as well, then maybe you can take a guess depending on the number of total attempts you have had in your mock, in your paper. But don't take guesses like Mr. Modi, Gujarat, and then you choose the answer. That's bad. I'm considering only one compendium. I have. Oh my god! Thank you, Swastik. That's. I'm flattered. Thank you very much. I am considering only one compendium. I have fragmented preparation in GK. I mean, Sajay, even one compendium won't be bad if that's actually a good compendium. So you should know which study material, which study resource is a good and a reliable one. If you feel that studying from that one compendium is helping you enough and you're able to study all the relevant topics, then sure, go for it. But quickly, you need to do everything swiftly because you don't have much time. But yes, if anybody else has any doubt, you may ask, or else I'll end the session. I hope everyone learned something from the session, and I'll meet you again tomorrow. What should be ideal score in GK in legal ed mocks given that the GK is quite vague? My score is 12 to 15. So Jay, it depends on the difficulty level of the mock. And was it difficult just for you or was it difficult for everybody? And all of that. You cannot just tell an ideal score essay betke without considering how the mock was, how many students wrote the mock, was the difficulty level, was it difficult, was it moderate, was it easy? Because if it's difficult, if it's extremely difficult and then you're scoring 12 to 15, it's fine, it's good. But if it's a very easy mock and it had all the basic GK and then you're scoring 12 to 15, that might be a bit problematic. So there can be no ideal score, which which is applicable to all sorts of mocks. It varies to mock, and it really depends on the difficulty level of the mock and how the overall score is. Which is why it is advised काफी ज़्यादा that if you're comparing yourself at all, you should see the ranks of other kids and then your rank, but not score के according. अगर आप कंपेयर कर रहे हो तो कंपेयर रैंक्स कंपेयर वैसे करना नहीं चाहिए बट स्टिल इफ यू आर डूइंग इट इफ यू वांट एन आइडियल rank, then maybe something can be done about it. The I only read 2 or 3 compendiums. Is it enough? Okay, Annie, again, if you feel that those 2 or 3 compendiums are helping you enough, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि जितना रेलेवेंट टॉपिक है जितना रेलेवेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन है नॉलेज जो आपको पता होना चाहिए वो आपको उन 2-3 कंपेंडियम से समझ में आ रहा है वो आपको वो नॉलेज मिल रहा है तो फिर इट्स इनफ बट जैसे मैंने सुजय को भी वही कहा कि इवन इफ ही इज कंसिडरिंग डूइंग ओनली वन कंपेंडियम बट ही इज श्योर that doing that one compendium is enough, it will help him and it will give him all the information that he needs, keeping in mind that he has to write an exam in 3 months. तो उस हिसाब से देखो आप इफ़ यू फील कि उन 2-3 कंपेंडियम्स पढ़ के बहुत ज़्यादा नॉलेज नहीं हो रहा है बहुत हेक्टिक नहीं हो रहा है ना बाकी चीज़ों के लिए भी टाइम निकाल पा रहे हो तो फिर बड़ा बढ़िया मतलब पढ़ो 3 कंपेंडियम्स बट इफ़ यू फील कि सिर्फ एक एनएलटीआई कंपेंडियम पढ़ के या सिर्फ एक कोई सी दूसरी कंपेंडियम पढ़ के मुझे इनफ नॉलेज मिल जा रहा है मेरे जितने टॉपिक्स मुझे पता होने चाहिए वो पता हो रहे हैं तो ठीक है फिर वन कंपेंडियम इज ऑल्सो इनफ बट 2 or 3 दे शुड बी इनफ मैम शुड आई रीड न्यूज़पेपर एवरी डे यस यस प्लीज रीड न्यूज़पेपर्स एवरी डे वो आपको रीडिंग में भी हेल्प करेंगे आपके इंग्लिश में भी हेल्प करेंगे आपको क्रिटिकल में भी हेल्प करेंगे और आपको जीके में भी हेल्प करेंगे amazing session man thank you very much and also Sujay and Ani I recommend talking to your mentors about it I mean I'm not the correct person to be doing this but because obviously your mentors will know better तो अगर आपको मेरे बोलने से या मेरे जो मैंने बोला उससे कुछ समझ में नहीं प्लीज कंसिडर टॉकिंग टू योर mentors they'll also help you with it Do not take essay estimated guesses. Essay क्या था वो टर्म? एजुकेटेड guesses I think. या इफ यू जैसे मैंने बोला ना कि इफ यू आर 70 to 80% श्योर कि यार ऑप्शन ए इसका आंसर है, बट अगर आपको लग रहा है 20% की शायद बी भी हो सकता है, एंड इफ यू हैव हैड इनफ अटेम्प्ट्स एंड यू कैन अफोर्ड टू हैव ऐसी थोड़ी सी नेगेटिव मार्किंग इवन इफ वन क्वेश्चन गोज रॉन्ग, फिर टेक अ गेस, बट ऐसे ही सिर्फ अपने अटेम्प्ट बढ़ाने के लिए एंड स्कोर बढ़ाने के लिए एंड फोमो के चक्कर में गेसेस मत लो, दैट्स वेरी बैड। बिकॉज अगर आपका स्कोर रीडिंग सेक्शन में भी बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहा है एंड आपके गेसेस की वजह से अगर वो सारे रॉन्ग हो रहे हैं, तो आपका स्कोर वो रीडिंग सेक्शंस का भी गिरेगा ना, आपका ओवरऑल सेक्शन वो फिर गिरेगा उस नेगेटिव मार्किंग की वजह से। सो इसलिए डोंट टेक ऐसा गेसेस कुछ भी अटेम्प्ट्स बढ़ाने के लिए या कि सही होगा, दैट्स बैड। हाउ डू आई इम्प्रूव जीके व्हेन आई हैव अ बैकलॉग? सो जय, this is a very elaborated discussion. I will really recommend talking to your mentor. I shouldn't force my attempts. यार वो भी डिपेंड करता है ना आपके अटेम्प्ट्स जा कितने रहे। मतलब जैसे कि अगर आपके अटेम्प्ट्स मान लो अभी 90 जा रहे हैं एंड आप सिर्फ वो अपने ईगो पे लेके कि यार 90 या 120 कितना ही दूर है, मैं थोड़ा सा और अटेम्प्ट कर देता हूँ, या फिर मैं अगर 10 क्वेश्चन और लगा दूँ तो उसमें से 5 तो सही हो ही जाएंगे, ऐसी वाली मेंटालिटी लेके अटेम्प्ट्स करना गलत है। अगर आपको आपने जैसे मान लो 85 क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स का आप श्योर थे कि यार 85 क्वेश्चंस यही होगा, 5-7 क्वेश्चंस में और आपको डाउट आया, तो आपने करके उसको 90-92 अटेम्प्ट्स तक ले आए। बट बाकी क्वेश्चंस अगर आपको नहीं आते तो उनको सिर्फ फॉर द सेक ऑफ अटेम्प्टिंग डोंट अटेम्प्ट देम, दैट विल बी बैड। उससे आपकी नेगेटिव मार्किंग होने के बहुत चांसेस हैं। आपको जितने क्वेश्चंस की श्योरिटी है, जितने क्वेश्चंस में आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि नहीं यार 85% श्योर हूँ, मैं 80% श्योर हूँ, ये आंसर हो, अटेम्प्ट दोस। बट सिर्फ अटेम्प्ट्स बढ़ाने के लिए ऐसे कुछ भी नहीं, दैट्स वेरी रॉन्ग, दैट्स बैड। हाउ डू आई इम्प्रूव जीके व्हेन आई हैव अ बैकलॉग? रिवाइज करते रहो। बैकलॉग यार अब इतना टाइम नहीं है कि आप बहुत ऐसा डिटेल्ड बैकलॉग एक टॉपिक खत्म करो। तो yeah, I should not be doing. Yeah, so Jay, I'll really recommend talking to your mentor about it because I don't know what your mentor has told you. Yeah, exactly. Because this needs in-depth analysis पहले, and also ऐसा हो सकता है ना कि your mentor told you something else and that has been working out for you till अभी तक, and मैं आपको कुछ इसका एकदम ही opposite बता दूँ because that thing worked out for me, that strategy worked out for me. So you'll have conflicting ideas, conflicting information. तो आई रियली रिकमेंड टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑल ऑफ दिस योर मेंटर। वो आपको बिकॉज ही नोज, दे नो व्हाट यू हैव बीन डूइंग अप टिल नाउ, आपका स्कोर कैसा रहा है, आपकी स्ट्रैटेजी कैसी रही, दे विल बी एबल टू हेल्प यू बेटर। बट yes, that's that from my side. If anybody has any else question or anything to say, please, or else I'll end the session. Okay, yeah, I'll end the session now. Bye bye everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.